Well, hello there. How are you? It is so good to see you again. I'm Mary Sue, and welcome in to day 10 of our 30-day challenge. So we'll do the daily reading, and this is good for everybody, even if you're not participating in the challenge. So we'll do the reading first, and then the challenge activity will follow directly afterwards. So let's jump into it. Let's see what is on the horizon for you today. Set boundaries, claim your power, and know your value today. It says that today. Claim your power and know your value today. So it's kind of like, wow, this is the energy of understanding that starting right here, right now, in this very moment. It's standing in your power and really maybe even saying out loud, I know who I am, I value who I am, and I'm stepping back into my power. Yeah, because what else do we have? Beauty. This card has come up like every single reading. You know, there's a sense of seeing the beauty in who you really are, like connecting to the beauty of who you are. Not just the external, but the internal, the beauty of who you are and what you want to create in the world, and standing in your power, knowing that you deserve to have what it is that you want. And also a sense here of that you are making decisions as you move forward in alignment with staying in that power and going for what it is that you truly want and deserve. Yeah, no longer allowing yourself to settle for second best. Yeah, because here we have behind a mask. Really interesting, because that energy has been coming out lately that we all have. When I say that, when we whoever is drawn to this channel, I feel like we're all on a very similar journey. And the message came out yesterday, and it was also very strong in the Gemini message about how we all wear a mask. But when we're trying to, that mask may shift depending on the person that we are dealing with or the situation we're in, right? I mean, that's a little part of our world, but also understanding that other people are wearing a mask. So when we're wearing our mask and we're trying to please the mask of somebody else, we're not really in alignment to please the person. We're trying to please a mask, so we never can do that, right? That message has been coming out the last couple of days. So here's the difference, is allowing ourselves to take off that mask, to know, why do we wear a mask? We wear a mask to protect ourselves, right? To protect who we are, to protect our heart, perhaps. We wear a mask so that we don't have to worry about the negative fallback from people in our life or in society, right? If you are on a spiritual journey where you're awakening and wanting to share your spiritual gifts, your healing energy, your loving light with more people, stepping onto a stage, right? A lot of times that is, kind of, it means that you have to take off your mask in order to step onto that stage. There is a huge milestone here for you, a sense of accomplishing something so beautiful, so close to your heart, something that's really and truly aligned to you. But the problem, the obstacle, the barrier between you and what it is that you really and truly want is that you have to allow yourself to take off your mask. And to do that, one of the things is that we have to be willing to take a look at both all of the parts of ourselves, recognizing all the parts of ourselves are beautiful, right? The parts that we like about ourselves and the parts that maybe we are working on, wanting to change. But it's not about saying, well, that part of me is bad, so I need to wear a mask to hide that part of me, the shadow parts of ourselves that we don't want other people to know about or to judge, right? This is kind of like, but I love those parts of myself too. Because as we really allow ourselves to look at our shadow selves, to bring light and love to our own shadow parts, it only allows us to shine more of our own loving light. It's not about dismissing our shadows or neglecting our shadows. It's really and truly about allowing ourselves to take off that mask. There's some of you that it may be, because the co-creator card is coming out here, understanding that you are co-creating with spirit. So there's something there. It's kind of like, perhaps some of you on your journey at this time are kind of feeling like you have, like what you are wanting to create, you have to create it yourself, right? But understanding that when you step into this energy of co-creating with spirit, it goes so much smoother. And those of you that are co-creating are perhaps allowing yourselves to really start having relationships with your spirit guides and angels. You may be wanting, there's part of you that may be wanting to hide that from other people, right? It's kind of like, it could be even a little bit of imposter syndrome here playing out. You're perhaps a little fearful that if you're co-creating with spirit, really, I don't know, the message here is, this isn't for all of you, but it might be for a few, that if you're not doing it on your own, then the recognition shouldn't be yours. So interesting. So the message that I'm kind of, I want to put these cards out and then we'll come back and take a look at this. There's a little bit of message of spirit coming in with this beautiful, yeah, you're anxious about it. It's something that you're working on. Look at, you have the judgment card with the Page of Wands. I feel like you're learning more about who you are and why you are here. It's almost like you're learning something new about yourself. You're having to take off the mask. And you're learning something new about yourself. And I'm not saying you have to take the mask off with everybody, okay? There's almost a sense of allowing yourself to take your mask off with yourself and with your guides, to allow yourself to learn more about what your mission is. So there's something here about, you may be fearful, you may be not wanting to take off your mask and really allow yourself to work with your spirit guides, your angels, your intuition, right? With the divine, the spirit realm. There's a little bit of anxiety there. And asking yourself, because you have a creative endeavor that is like, oh my gosh, this is just like, there's something that you want to put out into the world, that your mission is to create something that is a healing energy for others, right? And it doesn't have to be creative in the fact of arts or something like that. There's something here that you're wanting to create, a business, a project, a website, a YouTube channel, a book, a song, okay, whatever it is. There's something here that you're wanting to create that is going to bring you this sense of true satisfaction, abundance. It does also mean that you are going to be recognized for the work that you are doing. There is a strong sense with both of these cards here that not only, okay, will you gain financial reward, a sense of fulfillment, happiness, joy, but there is also this sense that you are going to be, they're saying recognized for your work. And I feel like there's part of you that knows that this is a new journey. You're opening up to being the hermit, the healer, the beacon of light for other people. You're stepping into that, and there is actually a leg up. This is the Ace of Pentacles. This is the energy of a gift from the universe to help you step into this new realm of creating, right? Or launching, being able to launch your business, launch your book, whatever it is. Or, to have some type, a leg up, have some type of windfall that helps you to take whatever you're working on or thinking about working on to the next level, like a big step forward. But you're anxious about it. You're anxious because you know it means that you may have to take off your mask. In other words, you can't launch this. They're saying pen name. Some of you, if you're working on a book or something, you may want to use a pen name, right? You're kind of doing that. But Spirit is really coming in here and really sending you the message. It's okay. You don't have to be anxious. We're here with you. We're going to help you with this. We're co-creating with you. We're going to protect you. You don't have to worry about the backlash. I think some of you are worried about the backlash of the success that is on its way for you, right? Because it's not just the success. You may have to tell people why you're successful. You may have to step out of the shadows and into the spotlight. And I feel like part of stepping into the spotlight is that you have to be willing to take off the mask. You have to be willing to share your story. Some of you may not want to share all of your story yet, right? But understanding that part of it is that when you share your story, you're more authentic to your audience, to your clients, to whoever you are trying to reach. Okay, let's ask about the mask. What do we need to know about the mask, right? What do we need to know about the mask? Yeah, it has to do with your work. Eight of Pentacles showing up again, or something you are wanting to work on. I really get a sense this is your life purpose. You're trying to manifest something. But it's kind of interesting because we have the Queen of Swords here with her back to the Magician. So the Magician is the energy of it has two parts to it. So let's talk about each part. The one part is recognizing that you have all the tools you need. We got this message the other day. You have all the tools you need to create what it is that you are wanting to create. The key here is to recognize that you have the tools, what those tools are, and how to use them. You have that. But for those of you that are confused, it's about really reconnecting or starting that conversation with your spirit guides and angels, allowing yourself to use the spirit realm to help you as you move forward. So the key here is that with the way the Queen of Swords is sitting here, she's turning her back to co-creating. She's like, no, I know what I'm doing and I'm going to go forward. But here's the thing, is that is part of the mask, is thinking that you can do it by yourself. The success that is on your path is a project that is co-created between you and the divine, right? Understanding that those ideas are not necessarily just your ideas, right? That the ideas that you are getting, the downloads, the synchronicities that are happening in your life is the spirit realm talking to you, helping you, guiding you, right? It's a little bit about not getting too egotistical with the Queen of Swords, not getting too egotistical and thinking, oh, I'm doing this all on my own, right? But understanding that the spirit realm is helping you and that they want to help you and they want to help you even more. So it's allowing yourself to work with the spirit, with your spirit guides, angels, whoever you converse with, okay, work with, pray with, meditate with. It's about allowing yourself to say, yes, I recognize we are co-creating here. Now, the other thing, the other message I got, because the Magician also has that manipulation energy to it, right? Other people in our lives that might be manipulating us or getting in our heads, telling us how we should proceed. That is the energy of, yes, turn your back. Be the Queen of Swords, turn your back to the external, okay? And perhaps, you know, ideas that people want. Oh, that's so interesting. And the ideas that people are kind of like throwing at you or trying to coerce you into going this way or that way. This is allowing yourself to turn your back to that and stepping more into aligning to spirit and listening to the guidance of your intuition, of your guides, rather than the manipulative energies that may be surrounding you. The energy right now is so chaotic. Understanding, they're coming back to the mask, that if somebody is giving you advice and you're kind of like, now, if somebody gives you advice and you're like, wow, okay, that really resonated. Thank you. Right? That's different. But if you're getting advice and you're kind of like, I don't know. I don't know if I really resonate with that, right? It could be even this reading. You might be sitting there, not sure I really resonate with that. Then it's not for you, right? But the other thing is recognizing that the person you're dealing with, especially if it's somebody that's close to you, okay, is that it's their mask that is speaking. It's not their soul. Their mask, the mask that we wear is really made up of the fears that we have, right? So it's understanding that if they're giving you advice and you're not really resonating with it, or you're questioning it, or your gut is feeling a little off about it, that there's a good chance it's their mask that is talking, not their soul, not the true authentic self of them, but the fearful side of them. Yeah, this is beautiful of understanding. We got that message yesterday about not aligning ourselves to listening to the masks of other people, right? But to allow ourselves to perhaps see through the mask and understand that the authentic soul of this person would love for you to go in the direction that is going to be, in alignment with your highest self. Yeah, I feel like there's something here about a strategy that's very much Queen of Swords energy, a strategy of aligning to what it is that you want for yourself long term, making decisions on a daily basis that help support what you want for yourself in the future. Once again, it's not about kind of like having a checklist of things that you want to accomplish today and there you go, there's your checklist, right? It's kind of like, is your checklist of to-do things based on what you want for yourself on down the line, especially at least 18 months from now, because we have the North Node in Pisces. So is it in alignment with what you want for yourself on down the line? A couple of years from now, 10 years from now, 20 years from now, because then you are taking action on a daily basis based on what it is that your heart truly desires. There is a sense of judgment. We had that the other day, a sense of it's decision day, it's judgment. It's time to decide, are we going to be authentic to ourselves and go after what it is our heart truly desires, or are we going to wear a mask? And are we going to allow ourselves to continue to trying to please the masks of other people? That's not what we're here for. That is what our society would want us to believe. This is us stepping into, no, I only hold this healing, loving light for myself and for others and their true authentic self. Yeah, beautiful. Kind of deep energy here. Let's see what our cosmic energy card for the day is. Let's see what we have here. Determination. Yeah, face challenges with determination. You can achieve anything. I think you do have some naysayers. We had that energy yesterday. Some naysayers that are trying to manipulate you, trying to convince you that what you want to create isn't worthy of creating, or you won't make money at it, you won't be successful. For some of you that are awakening, right? Or you could have people in your life that are questioning what's going on with you, right? You're allowing yourself allow yourself to protect yourself from the people that are trying to manipulate you. Just turn your back. Just turn your back and say, I just don't have time for that, right? There's something else. The Queen of Swords is very determined. We have the determination, right? Queen of Swords holds that sword up and she cuts out anything that distracts her from what it is that she is trying to achieve, right? She just, she cuts out all those distractions, all the drama, all the chaos, all the confusion, all of the manipulation, whatever it is. It's kind of like, no, it's a little bit of getting into this energy of cut and dry. Here is my plan for the future, and I am taking steps every day for it. You know, it's kind of interesting. Yesterday was the new moon in Aquarius. Have you allowed yourself to sit and dream up this beautiful world that you want to create for yourself and for the collective, right? We've had that message. So it's kind of like, okay, taking the time to set this long-term plan. Where is it that you want to go? If you don't have, you don't have to have a complete sense of this, but you need to have some sense of it. Even if it's still foggy, it's kind of like, I know what I need to turn my back on because that is distracting me. That is confusing me. I'm allowing myself to get a more clear picture of what it is that I want to create, asking your guides for help, understanding they want to co-create, they want to make it easier for you, right? And to allow yourself to know that, yeah, it's going to take a little time. It's not always going to be easy, but that doesn't mean that it's not the right path for you. Yeah, beautiful energy. All right, let's pull a soul truth card for you for some final advice. And I do personal readings, so if you're interested, the link is in the description box below. I'd really love to do a reading for you. All right, what are the dominant emotions that run my life? Yeah, the Queen of Swords is not into the emotions, right? And I will have to say, a lot of times, our own emotions or the emotions of other people can manipulate us, right? Get us off course. Oh my gosh, you know. So it's kind of like allowing yourself to say, yes, what emotions are running my life? So what does this say? It says, how do you feel your day? Stress or joy, trust or anger, anxiety or peace? We have only today, right now, the journey. No goal, no destination will bring us the feeling we seek. But when we begin feeling every day with that which we value most, we will attract more of it. This is fulfillment. Yeah, it's not, there is no end destination, right? I mean, even when we're thinking about, okay, what is it that I want to create for myself and for the world or whatever, it's understanding there is no destination. Right? There really isn't, because it's a continuing, evolving thing. But at the same time, it's like, what of this world of utopia? That was our message yesterday. What does utopia look like? What does it feel like? And then how can you incorporate some of that into your day today? Exactly, right now. It's like, claim your power and know your value today. How can you bring some of that into your life today, starting today, right? Your 30-day challenge, spending 5 to 15 minutes every day doing something that is joyful for you, right? Giving yourself, taking back your power and allowing yourself to enjoy some part of your day, whether it's listening to music or hiking in the woods or whatever it is. Prioritizing that is also when your guides come in, when we allow ourselves time to just be, to reconnect to ourselves, to reconnect to nature, to reconnect to things that we enjoy doing without having to make money at it, right? Just enjoying it, to enjoy it. That's when our intuition comes in. That's when our spirit guides and angels can connect with us the most. So there is something here about allowing yourself to cut out. There's two parts: cutting out as much as you possibly can. And I know if you have a stressful job or, you know, stressful life, you can't just completely cut it out. Most of us are not in that position. But it is about allowing yourself to carve out some time, to make a strategy, to have a plan. I'm blocking off on your calendar this 15 minutes for myself, right? I'm blocking it out. And also not allowing yourself to be manipulated by other people and their emotions, right? Because understanding their emotions are really, to be honest, their emotions are a mask, right? A mask of fear. So it's kind of like allowing yourself to not make decisions based on emotions, because emotions come and go, but having a clear cut understanding of what it is that you want to create in your life, because it is happening. You already are in it. You're already starting to create it. Allowing yourself to recognize it already in your life and to create more time for you to have these moments of joy, moments of that utopia. All right. Well, I am going to leave it there. I hope you have a glorious day. Thank you so much for being here. And if you are leaving at this time, much love and light to you. And if you're sticking around for the 30-day challenge, we are starting right now. Well, thank you so much for sticking around for the 30-day challenge activity. So if you haven't already, you may want to download that free activity planner. The link is in the description box below, completely free, and I hope you enjoy it. Okay, so the theme for today would be decision. I'm going to say decision. We have the judgment card here, but the judgment card is all about decisions, and decisions about what kind of world you really and truly want to create for yourself and for the collective. And once again, even if you don't have a clear-cut picture of that, like a crystalline picture, it's kind of like, what adjectives could you use to describe that world? You know, a world of peace, a world where people help people, no one goes hungry, flowers everywhere, whatever it is. Allow your imagination to just carry you away. You know, where would you be living? What would you be doing on a daily basis? You know, and once again, even if you're not crystal clear yet about what your life purpose is, because this is your life purpose, by allowing yourself to kind of like decide what that world would look like for you, then the next part is to plan. So first it's deciding, what is my world? What utopian world do I want to create for myself? And then it's about allowing yourself to ask yourself, how can I start bringing some of those characteristics into my life right now, even if it's for just a few minutes a day? Because when we allow ourselves to do that, you know, even if it's for 2-3 minutes a day, what happens is that when we are determined, and we have the card determination, when we are determined to do that, we're sending a message to the universe. This is really important to me, and I want more of this. In fact, I will have to say that I catch myself saying that out loud to my guides when I'm walking and there's birds in the trees or something like that, or the sun is filtering through the trees in a certain way, or, you know, I I get a lovely comment from one of you, or whatever it is. It's kind of like I stop, I'm grateful for it, and then I say out loud to my guides, I want more of this. Whatever it is that you're wanting more of, that feeling that you get and you're like, oh my gosh, I just love this, right? Allowing yourself to say out loud, I want more of this. And then it is also about recognizing that allowing ourselves to turn our back onto the people that are trying to prevent us, I'm going to put it that way, from moving forward on our path to going towards what these new beginnings might mean. And understanding that a lot of times that is occurring because they are fearful we'll leave them behind. It doesn't mean we're leaving them behind. It just means that there's something we're wanting to create for ourselves. It also can sometimes mean that, you know, people don't want if you and another person or a group of people all had the same thinking beliefs at one time, and then suddenly you're turning your back on that, right, and going in a different direction, then sometimes the people that were saying, no, I no longer believe that, start questioning themselves. Also, don't want somebody to say, oh, I don't believe the way you believe anymore, right? It kind of like, it puts them in a defensive mode. Let's put it that way. So there's two folds: is turning our backs towards people that are naysayers. We don't have time for that. You definitely, when this card comes out, you have a mission. It's time to kind of step into that. And then the other thing is getting crystal clear about what you want for yourself. What are you trying to achieve? What are you trying to create? And allowing yourself to spend more time with your guides, meditating, walking in nature, asking for their help every single day, knowing that they are trying to help co-create this beautiful world with you. Okay, now the other thing is that since the Judgment card came out, I am going to pull a couple like purpose cards. Now, since this is a general reading, you may not resonate with all of these or any of these, and that's fine. But I feel kind of compelled to do that. Let's see. Let's just see what comes out and see how it resonates with you. Oh my gosh. I can't believe it. You have healer and spiritual teacher. I can't believe it, because I totally believe that the people that are drawn, especially to this 30-day challenge, first of all, to my channel, but then to the 30-day challenge, to this, I'm going to say, to this channel we are co-creating together. I'm not taking credit for this channel. That you are helping to co-create, and spirit too. That you are healers, you are spiritual teachers, right? And allowing yourself to say that to yourself, even if you're not ready to say it to other people, saying, yes, look, this says the healing light. I am a healer. I am a teacher. I am a guide. I am a mystic. I am here to help bring more loving light, healing energy to the planet, to raise the vibration. Allowing yourself to take, just for a couple of minutes a day, take that mask off and say, yes, I am this. I am. And allowing yourself to step into the power of believing that, right? There's also music here, which I love. It says your connection to music is healing for yourself and others. So interesting, because I think every single day I've been talking about how I am turning on music and dancing as part of my, 30-day challenge. And I feel like there is something about perhaps allowing yourself to listen to music or dance to music, and perhaps for some of you, this is a way to help co-create with spirit, but also about how healing music is, especially if you, like on YouTube, there's a lot of channels that have, music that is based on a certain hertz for healing different chakras or things within the body. I also want to say, oh my gosh, look at this. Oh my gosh. I'm just so like, okay. Because when I pulled out these cards, I wasn't sure. It's so beautiful. You're on the right path. Look at that. You are on the right path. No matter where you are on your journey of discovery, you are on the right path and you are protected. Remember, I said that earlier. You are protected. You don't have to hide yourself all the time, right? It is about understanding you are protected. When you step onto your path, when you start saying to your spirit guides and angels, I understand I'm here for a reason. I understand I'm a healer, a spiritual teacher. I'm wanting to step into that. I need your help. They are protecting you and they will guide you. They will give you that. And then there's something about justice here. I think that there is, it says on here, your career brings fairness and protection to others who need your help. And I think this is really coming from the spirit realm. Okay. And I'm not saying that you may not also get some legal help or some in some way, but there is a sense, okay, that the spirit realm is behind you because they know that you are trying to help others and they want you. They need you. They need your help in order to help others and to bring fairness and protection to others. So of course they are here to help protect you. Beautiful message. Beautiful, beautiful message. All right. I feel compelled. Let's pull one last bite. Oh, we have to do the journal activity. Let's pull this. Let's see what we have here. And then we'll decide on the journal. Joy and delight. Open your heart to joy. Okay, so the message I'm getting is your journal activity today is to work a little bit more, maybe on your vision of what this beautiful world is that you are wanting to create. So spending some time, if you haven't already, envisioning that, creating that, and then also asking yourself, how can you bring a little bit of that into your life today? Because remember, it was set boundaries, claim your power, and know your value today. Yes, setting boundaries with other people that are naysayers, right? And setting boundaries with yourself on where your time and energy is going so that you can bring more joy into your life. You can bring more of what it is that you're wanting to create into your life today, right? Not 18 months from now or 20 years from now. It's like, no, I can start doing that today. And I feel like there's something about, perhaps if you haven't stepped into that. One channel I love, I just absolutely adore, Sonia Choquette. You may want to check her out. She has a YouTube channel, but she's also written some books. But she has a great channel about how to talk to your spirit guides and angels. It might be a great time, if you haven't really stepped into that yet, to allow yourself to write a letter to your spirit guides or to your angels, to God, to the divine, and asking for their help, right? And really kind of like allowing yourself to put your emotions of what you are feeling into that letter and asking for their help. And I guarantee you they will help you. I guarantee it. Honestly do. I have an angel journal. It's just for my angels. And anytime that I write in it every day, but especially if I'm anxious about something or worried about something, I put it in there and I give it up to them. And I'm telling you, they will come to your side. They will definitely come to your side. You are special here. You really are. You are here. You have a purpose with that judgment card. You have a purpose to help heal the planet, to raise the vibration, to be a healer, a spiritual guide for other people, to be part of the big awakening. This is the big awakening, right? You are part of that journey. You are a leader in that journey. And thank you so much for allowing yourself to really step into your purpose. All right, I'm going to leave it there. I hope to see you again tomorrow. Much love and light. Bye for now.